Hello everyone. In this week's episode I want to talk about all my investments that I did with this boat over the past months. Since I'm currently now just sitting in the bay and waiting for the weather window to sail away, I thought let me use this chance to put it all together and give you an overview about all my upgrades and repairs and the costs and all these things. So first of all, I had to replace all the running rigging, the ropes, and got some docking lines, which accumulated around $1,000. New life vest, $140. The boat came without Bimini and with a broken spray hood. I had to fix the spray hood and that cost me around $200. The next big thing was the anchor. As you see on this footage, the anchor here was a tiny one and I had to buy a new one with chain, and I paid for the anchor with chain roughly $2,300. The old Windlass was an 8mm Gibsea. I needed one with 10mm and it was anyway old, so I bought a new one, electric, for around $1,200. Several panels inside had water damage and were broken, so I had to replace them. The material costs and the leather and panels and plywood was around $500. Then I had several windows which were leaking. I bought the new Lexan and some tinting foil that came in total for all the windows of $750. Chartplotter and charts. I have a 7-inch Raymarine chartplotter. This came around $1,100. And this included the kit to connect to the Sta-Lok. Then I had the mounting on my cockpit. That didn't cost much. The material was cheap, but it was just a little bit more time consuming. And then another autopilot control unit. That one I got for free, for which I'm very grateful. I got a Bimini rack, which was also for free. Almost. I had to work a little bit. Starlink is important for me. I bought it here for $500. Then I had to make a new antifouling, sanding off the old one and getting the new one. The antifouling itself with the primer was just $1,000, but all the work, all the epoxy, all the fiberglass that I needed before to get there was a lot of money. I cannot say exactly how much it is. Then finally came the day for the first sea trial, and that ended in a little disaster. My backstay broke. Luckily the mast didn't come down, but the impact caused that the shroud terminals got damaged and I had to replace them. So I got new Sta-Lok terminals and replaced all of the shroud terminals. The Sta-Lok terminals were around $800 plus tax, which is about $160. I had to replace the star battery. That was $230 in Bonaire. And the new house bank battery, that's a AGM 100 amps, $400 in Curacao. These are of course Curacao numbers. That is of course very different on other islands or even in the US or Europe. And for those parts that I had to import, I had to pay import taxes. Of course it's a little bit more expensive than it could have been, but I'm in this location and I don't have much other choices. Yeah, so these were the rough estimate costs that I had. Of course there were some smaller parts, a small toaster, a fridge and this kind of stuff. Yeah, so just in the important and the crucial parts that I needed, it was around $11,000. But all in all, with the marina costs, with all the additional costs that came along the way, and as I said, some sandpaper and parts and tools and epoxy and all those together, that accumulated to a total of $23,000. So all in all, I am currently at roughly $31,000. Yeah, that is how fast it goes when you have a boat. The money goes, a big portion was the costs of the marina, because every month it was like $600, $700 for the marina fees, and then you need a rental car in between to get all the parts and all the stuff, which accumulated very quickly. I hope this short overview gave you some information. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you liked it, give it a thumbs up, share it, subscribe if you didn't subscribe yet. If you would like to support me, consider to join me on Patreon. Then of course I appreciate every support, every help in any kind, in any form. I wish you all the best. See you soon. Thank you very much for everything. I thank all the Patreons that are supporting me. And thank you so much. See you in the next week's episode. Bye bye.